let's see, 3 games left here. We have Tennessee plus 2.5 at Denver.
Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna give Denver a little bit of love. I don't think they're as bad as their record
I
says.
agree.
I think, right? I think they've had a really tough schedule, to be honest. And
Yeah.
they've got a few bad bounces. That Bears game was so whack, and I think they cover.
I'm on Tennessee. My computer's like Tennessee as well. The reason I like Tennessee is, well, there's 2 reasons. One, Denver's only really started one game well this season. They're a better second-half team than they are a first-half team. Denver has to start faster, but Tennessee, I think Tennessee's defense will be strong. I thought that game, that Buffalo game, it was a 14-7 game. It was one of my favorite games to watch this week, Brad, just seeing those two teams slug it out.
Yeah.
That's not usually the type of game I want to see, but those were just 2 really sound football teams. Tennessee's 2-3. I think they're very underrated and dangerous 2-3. Denver, I also think, is underrated, so it's a little bit of a confliction there for me. But I think the key to Denver, and there's a lot of injuries that Denver's been dealing with. The key to Denver to me is they want to run the ball and they want to advance the ball in the screen game. And I think Tennessee, that's their strength as a defense. I think Phillip Lindsay and Royce Freeman are a bit neutralized in this game. I think that, with the limited pass rush and just kind of the defense is improving, don't get me wrong, for Denver, but I think Mariota is good enough to get it done. I like Flacco just fine. I don't know how big of an upgrade he is over Mariota if you're comparing quarterback versus quarterback. I like Tennessee's defense where it is today more than I like Denver's defense. If it weren't for all the injuries, I probably would. I was really high in Denver's defense coming into the game. But it's really, to me, is Flacco going to be able to hit Emmanuel Sanders in this game? That's really what it comes down to, because I think everything else is even, and I'm betting on Tennessee's defense to take Emmanuel Sanders away this week. So that's why I'm going. That's why I'm going with Tennessee. Analytics-wise, you start Derrick Henry every single week. I don't care who you're playing. He's doing really well.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, the new play caller there really finally understands how to use Derrick Henry. And I like what he's doing this year quite a bit. I've been down on him in fantasy in recent years, not because of him, the player, but it's because the play caller is behind him. But I like what they're doing. For the Broncos, I like Phillip Lindsay, I guess. I think he's a borderline start. I have him on my team. I'm going to be starting him as a flex player. And I think Courtland Sutton gets in the end zone. I mentioned I think Emmanuel Sanders kind of gets shut down this week. And you might want to take a flyer in daily fantasy, work in Heuerman or Fant into your lineup. I guess Fant is the one I have bigger projections for, but I've said that before and been bitten, so he's kind of off my my rotation in daily fantasy.